What is up, y'all? My name's Amari. This is a new channel. This is my first video on this, Amari Talks. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I want to talk about today for the first video. But part of the reason why I want to make this channel is because I watch a lot of channels where they do either motivational videos or it's like those video diaries. They just talk about random stuff. They might give advice. They might be asking for advice. And so I was just like, you know what? Let me make a video like that. Um, yeah, it is a little awkward. People are walking by, but hey, give me a second. Yeah, like a lot of people that I watch, they either do that type of content, and so, I was like, you know what? Let me make a channel like this because I already have a vlog channel where I like kind of make like video diaries, like. But honestly, since it's a vlog channel, those videos are gonna be way more edited than like what I'm trying to do on here. I just want to post raw videos where I'm like just talking about something in my life. I think the thing I want to talk about today is self-improvement because I just went on a run, and running is one of the hardest things for me. And I only ran a mile, but like I feel like no matter how much I run, it's always so mentally taxing to even get out of the bed to do it. And so I didn't really run until like a year and a half ago, and or even like work it out consistently until like a year and a half ago. And I got into it just because there are a lot of things in my life that were frustrating me. Um, there's a lot of things in my life that are frustrating me, and I didn't like that they frustrated me. And so I went on a whole arc summer 2023 where I was like, I don't want to let things affect me. And that's why I kind of, well, one, also my body was just not in good shape in terms of like, I was always getting injured playing basketball. I was a little chubby, not that chubby, but I was a little chubby. And I mean, I'm still not like completely in perfect shape, but I'm much better than I was. And yeah, my stamina was just bad in basketball. And so I was like, okay, I want to get in shape because I don't like this feeling of feeling like I'm not at my full potential. And then coinciding with like me being frustrated with things in my life, that's how I got into working out. And I was just very motivated that summer 2023 to like get my life in check, like trying to go outside as much as I can, getting money for my job. And then I watched Goggins on Huberman's podcast, David Goggins, and that got me into running. Like hearing David Goggins' story, I was in a heavy. I mean, I'm still a fan of David Goggins, but I was in a heavy David Goggins phase from like August 2023 to like January. I had both of his books. I really like mess with his message, even though I think sometimes like the way he goes about communicating it is not the best. I really vibe with what he was saying about like we really have full control, and a lot of times we let the outside noise affect us. And yeah, so I really messed with his message, and so I got into running a bit, and I wasn't like, I want to make it clear, I'm never running like crazy amounts. Like I'm still like a beginner runner now compared to like an actual cross country runner. Where most I usually run in my runs is like a mile, 2 miles, and I'm struggling at that. But I think just the message of like doing something that's hard for you really appealed to me, especially when I was going through like the stuff I was going through at that time. I think there's a part of me that was like, that wanted to, I don't know, it's not even punish myself, but like I felt like unless I was doing something that was hard, I wasn't really doing anything worthwhile. And I've become a bit better at that since, and like not like just straight punishing myself. Um, I don't know. I feel like when you're going through stuff, it's almost like that's the only way out. It's like you gotta do something hard. I remember I was going to the gym one time and I was like nearly crying because I was so sore, but I was proud of myself too because I'm like, you're doing it, like you're still sticking through it. And kind of towards like January 2024, I kind of like cooled off a bit with the working out. Like I still do it, but like I don't work out to that crazy extent. While I was like going on runs at 4 a.m. and like doing an ab workout in the rain, like the stuff I was doing was like really extreme to me. Like some people, that's a norm. That's their norm. They can go out, run any time of the day, go on any way. But that's not my norm. Like that really was mentally taxing, but I felt like I had to do it, or else I wasn't. I just wasn't really pushing myself, or wasn't like worthwhile. But the reason I want to talk about this today is because even though I'm still not, this isn't even about working out. Like self improvement is way more than working out. It goes from just like being disciplined, just like relationships, socially. And I feel like I'm always trying to self improve. Like I'm always thinking about what I can do better. And it's hard, bro. Like it's not easy for me at all. It's really not easy for me. And I'm trying to get better at it. I want to get better. But I don't know. I feel like there's always something in my head that is holding me back. Like, I don't know if I have undiagnosed ADHD or something, but I feel like I can't focus. I can't get myself to do things like, and this has been a thing that's been there for my whole life. So it's not necessarily like, it's not necessarily like, it's not necessarily like, I don't know, I keep stuttering. Sorry, cars were going by and they kept looking at me. But it's not necessarily even like I'm, what am I trying to say? I don't know, man. I do think I might have some undiagnosed ADHD or something though. I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like having the will to do things is so tough. Running is one of those things where like after I run, I feel like I can focus for like a few hours. So, and I think also having hobbies has been really good for me, because being able to do creative stuff helps me to do the stuff that I need to do that I don't want to do. But yeah, I mean, this is really, here, one second, person coming by again. I gotta pause. Okay, I'm back, but I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I'm not gonna be on here much longer, but yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm always thinking about how to improve myself, and I feel like I'm in this weird state now where I'm not pushing myself as hard as I was last year in terms of the David Goggins stuff, where I'm like setting aside hours to study, trying to like be better than everyone else. Not necessarily be better, but like, well, I remember sometimes if I see someone on the treadmill, in my head I'm like, oh, I gotta be the last one here on the treadmill, and I wouldn't always do it, but like that thought of like I need to be the best, and it wasn't even about other people. It was just like I didn't like feeling weak, and like anything that made me feel weak, I was like, oh, I gotta confront that. And I'm not as obsessed with that mindset now, but there is this feeling nowadays where I'm like, oh, am I lazier because I'm not doing that? Like I'm not working out every day like I used to, doing ab workouts, cardio. Like I'm not studying as much as I should. I don't know. I don't know where it's that balance between like doing all that stuff and how do you be happy. Because even though like I was proud of myself at that time while I was doing all that self-improvement stuff, it was a big conflict. Like I was doing it out of anger. It wasn't like straight out of discipline. It was like out of anger and insecurity. Like I had to do that to get over what I was going through. And I'm only talking about working out in like the past year, but I've always been this self-improvement, like battling, like since I was young, like meditation, battling lust, battling, like, so I've always been into all that stuff. Trying method after method, since like 6th grade. So this isn't anything new, but it's just something I'm always thinking about. And I do feel like my mind, the way it's wired, it wants to not improve. And so I feel like to even get me to do simple tasks, I really have to try and like, I really have to like overcome my own wiring. And yeah, I'm trying to get better. I do think having hobbies is good though, because last year when I was doing all the Goggin stuff, that was like the only priority. And I feel like it wasn't healthy because I didn't have anything else in my life to do for fun. But now I'm trying to like balance where I'm like, I could still improve and be disciplined, but I can have fun also. So that's really it for this video. I don't want it to be too long because it's going to take storage on my phone. But if anyone's watching this, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to post on here like twice a week, maybe even more. I mean, these are pretty easy to do. So yeah, I hope anyone can relate to this. If you can, comment. If you have any advice for me, comment, or you want advice, let me know. And then we'll figure it out because I still gotta figure out how this channel's gonna work. So if you have any advice for me, comment. If you want advice, and I hope anyone can relate to this. And yeah, I'm probably gonna head out because people keep looking at me like, why? People never seen someone talk to their phone before. Like, why is everyone weirded out right now? But yeah. And check out my vlog channel and my other channels. I'm gonna put those links in the description. But I'm excited for this channel. We'll see where it goes. So thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.